He's a billionaire movie director, filmmaker and philanthropist. He is known for directing the smash hit film Titanic and the series of Avatar films, with him having an estimated net worth of around $2 billion. He's James Cameron, and Vidello Productions is taking a look at 10 expensive things he owns. Number 10. Malibu Mansion. Spread over 8,272 square feet, this mansion features 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, is thought to have cost the movie fanatic $5 million, and is currently his main home. The home proudly boasts a tennis court, 2 swimming pools, gourmet kitchen, interior garden and courtyard, guest house and an indoor cinema. Cameron has a large home office within the property, and there is also a private movie studio for work-based projects. James Cameron stays here with his wife Susie Amis and their 4 children Quinn, Claire Elizabeth and Josephine. Number 9. Triton Submarines. Purchased back when he was filming Titanic, James Cameron purchased a fleet of Triton submarines that were used to explore the wreck and recover artifacts. He used a different vehicle to dive the Mariana Trench, the deepest point in the ocean. However, all the underwater sequences for his movies were shot using the Triton fleet. He has commissioned a submarine made from high-tech composite materials and powered by electric motors to shoot his next venture, the sequel to his record-breaking movie Avatar. Each submarine costs around $3 million, can seat up to 3 occupants, feature a transparent acrylic sphere, and can dive over 36,000 feet. During his Mariana Trench dive, he used the Challenger Deep vehicle that dropped over 7 miles to the deepest known point of the ocean and featured a 109cm sphere to protect him from the crushing pressure. Number 8. Private Winery. Located in the Comox Valley, the Buford Vineyard and Estate Winery started locally about 8 years ago and was purchased by Cameron for $2.9 million. The entire operation covers 84 acres and has won 27 medals last year from the International Wine Challenge in London and All Canadian Wine Championships and the Northwest Wine Summit in Oregon. It is thought he has a real interest in organic and sustainable growing and how important farming is for the world. The location of the winery, which was recently named a PGA Tour Canada qualifying school site, is also thought to be planned as a home base for Cameron in the area. Number 7. New Zealand Home. Considered a home away from home for Cameron, this site features 2 large properties that sit on a large plot of land that cost him $20 million. At the time, he bought more than 1,000 hectares of land and had a view of moving there indefinitely with his family. The estate is located near Wellington and has several bedrooms, bathrooms, living areas, home offices and a new kitchen. Number 6. Harley-Davidson. James Cameron owns 3 Harley-Davidson motorcycles, and his Harley makes perfect use of the 45-degree air-cooled V-twins. Cameron has been spotted riding his Harley-Davidson with fellow Harley friends such as Arnold Schwarzenegger and Ralph Moller. He featured one of the bikes in the film Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and to give you an idea of the top speeds they can reach, the last Harley-Davidson record of 322.15 miles per hour stood for 16 years. Number 5. Alucia 2 Yacht. Synonymous with ocean conservation and global exploring over the last decade, James Cameron had this yacht kitted out with every scientific technology imaginable. Built in 2010, the science yacht features a 40-ton man-related A-frame that can launch submersibles, drag nets and tow sonar machines. The aft deck has launch systems for diving operations and a huge helicopter launching pad on the front and allows a resident helicopter at all times. The ship is powered by 2 1,150 kilowatt bow thrusters and dual Rolls-Royce Azimuth electric motors to the rear. The middle of the ship holds the enclosed submersible hangar that can hold 3 1,000-meter manned subs, and a dedicated ROV deployment bay allows for independent launch and recovery. Alucia 2 can carry and operate advanced camera systems needed in order to capture the oceans in extreme detail, no matter what weather conditions, and was used in the making of BBC Blue Planet 2. Number 4. Corvette C6 Convertible. James Cameron's Corvette C6 Convertible features a powerful 6.2-litre 430 horsepower LS3 V8 engine, 6-piston front brakes and 4-piston rear brakes. Standstill to 62 miles per hour occurs in 4.3 seconds, and the car has a 186 mile per hour top speed with a stiffer, lighter platform and a body that's 140mm shorter than previous models. There is a $2,000 optional power folding roof, which lowers at a push of a button in 18 seconds and is the first to be offered on a Corvette. Inside, the interior is light years ahead of the previous models with simpler controls on the centre console. Price for the Corvette C6 Convertibles range from $36,000 to $55,000 depending on the optional extras selected. Number 3. Rolex Deep Sea Watch. In modern times, Rolex has been particularly conservative about their product development process, with very few people receiving their own branded Rolex. James Cameron, on the other hand, has, and it was made in honour of him and his new film, with the watch being released on August 4th, 2014, and by doing so online, something that is very rare. The Rolex Deep Sea Deep Blue dial, which is based on the standard Rolex Sea Dweller Deep Sea 116660 watch, but has a unique dial that starts blue at the top and using a gradient goes to black. The colour change on the dial is in reference to a very special event where Cameron visited the deepest point in the ocean. It is understood the watch was retailed for around $13,000, but we know Cameron definitely got his for free. Number 2. Ducati 848 Evo. Weighing 60 pounds and featuring a smooth performance, the 848 Evo's engine features new pistons with a stratospheric 13.2-1 compression ratio. The bike features a V-twin engine manufactured by Ducati, and the original 848 was announced on November 6, 2007 for the 2008 model year, replacing the 749. It features a 256 km/h top speed, and the 2010 Evo edition features small revisions such as black swing arms, monoblock Brembo brake calipers, steering damper mount, as well as some very minor engine revisions. The 848 trellis frame uses a simplified tube layout from the Ducati 749, featuring main selection tubes that are enlarged in diameter from 28mm to 34mm while being reduced in thickness. Number 1. New Zealand Farms. Cameron has spent several $1 million expanding his New Zealand estate by adding new farmland and other property on the shores of Lake Punui. The low-lying 250-hectare dairy farm, sold by Heather and Rob McCreary, runs along the southern end of Western Lake Road. The property includes large sections of native bush, much of it covered by covenant, and was sold by Bill and Annette Shaw. Cameron holds New Zealand residency and is known to have visited the properties at least once, with him planning to work on the upcoming Avatar sequels in the coming years. Thanks for watching our video on 10 expensive things owned by billionaire James Cameron. Please throw a like on the video to support the ongoing series, comment down below if you think I missed anything, and subscribe for more top list videos coming soon.